Hi, my name's Douglas Blumberg. You can call me Doug. I am a senior here at UNC, and I was born and raised in Miami, Florida. And growing up in Miami, for me at least, was a great experience. From a very young age, I was exposed to people from all walks of life, from various backgrounds, cultures, and ethnicities. And it really gave me a good sense of how to interact with people based on, you know, really figuring out what is it like to be in their shoes, and really taught me how to empathize with people and sympathize with people. That was really like a cornerstone, I think, of my life from when I was in Miami to now, because even after high school, I decided to take a gap year where I worked with my dad. And I can get into detail of that, but I'm kind of on a time limit. Long and the short of it is we did international food security, manufacturing and selling warehouses for governments in emerging markets to store their subsidized grain or wheat or crop or what have you. And that was a fantastic opportunity because I thought I knew everything growing up in Miami. I thought I'd met most cultures and most people from different backgrounds, and then I first week went to Dothan, Alabama, and was exposed to Southern culture there for the first time in Southern hospitality, and then. I went up to the Midwest, spent time in Ames, Iowa, and all these different places, and exposed to Midwestern culture. And then I went to Washington, D.C., and spent a bunch of time in Washington interacting with government officials and understanding kind of the hustle and bustle and all of that. And then I was fortunate enough to spend a lot of time in the Middle East and North Africa, places like Egypt, Saudi Arabia, Algeria, Nigeria, even Colombia. I know that's not in MENA, but just kind of even more so, gave me a global perspective, interacting with people, again, from all walks of life, whether they were the taxi cab driver or restaurant worker or, a high-level government official. I even was in a meeting with the president of Egypt at one point. And all of these different experiences, I think, really shaped me and molded me into the person I am today, because it gave me a true global perspective, but it also allowed me to become more of a people person and interacting with people from all walks of life, um, and sort of empathizing and sympathizing with people, and understanding how to interact with them and get to know them. And so I think that's really a valuable skill that I've acquired um, over my lifetime. As far as life after college, I certainly have some political aspirations possibly down the road, but in the more immediate, I'd like to dip my toes again in the private sector and maybe spend some time in sales or business development. I think with my people skills and just my global perspective, I can not only interact with people, but also in a good manner, but also offer creative, out of the box thinking to find solutions to problems that you know I might encounter in those fields. Um, and I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do specifically, but right now those seem like the best fit for who I am and what I like to do. If Plan A doesn't work out after a year or just even after graduation, I think I'd like to go into the startups. I actually spent some time this past summer working for a friend who started a paper straw company that kind of diversified a little bit, but during the pandemic, they actually pivoted entirely to selling mass quantities of hand sanitizer and disinfectant wipes. Again, I kind of did more the sales and business development side of that, but it was also a very small team. I was the third employee. and I wasn't even a full-time employee. It was more commission based. So I'd like to, between now and graduation, maybe get a better understanding of how I can be an effective member in a startup. What are the roles that need to be filled, and which role best suits my skill set.